going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back again, another X videos. Here we get into Adela, Sex on the Beat. I don't know if that's how you say that, Adela, because it has a little thingy above the E. Adela, whatever. Don't know who this is. No one recommended this. I just saw it on the recommendation. The thumbnail looked kind of cool. And it also has 200,000 views in a day, so it's got a little bit of traction. But also, she's a low key. You know, she got 116,000 subs, so that means the fans vibing with it. So if they're vibing with it, maybe I found a little diamond in the rough here. I don't know. We're gonna jump into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with the boy. I'm sorry. What the? I mean, it is called Sex on the Beat, but I was not what the okay, shit.
You've been doing it all wrong. Master your body, harness your sexuality, and become pop royalty in 8 weeks.
I love that shot though, the slow-mo. That's dope. Sex on the beat. Oh wait, what? Damn! Look at that position. What is that? She like a contortionist? That's crazy. These shots are crazy, bro. The vocals, though, look, it's kind of a vibe. Look, there's a lot going on. Hold up. That's a cool dance, little choreo. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Bro, these shots are crazy. That's cool too. I like that choreo. Hey. The 808 is disgusting. Okay, I got a lot to digest here. A lot to digest. Hey, what's going on? Don't mean to interrupt or anything. I don't like advertisements any more than you do, but if you like merchandise such as this shirt, you want to cop this shirt, yes, this is my shirt. You can go ahead and click the link in the description down below where I have all my merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and scroll it right here. You can see all my merchandise. If you want to see any of that, you want to buy any of that, support your boy, support the channel, you can click in the link in the description down below. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's get back to the video. Love you guys. Okay, bye. All right, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot happening here, a lot. Now, do I like the song? I actually do kind of like the song. It's a little bit of a vibe. It is different. I don't know. It's definitely some sort of pop. It's like an electronic, sexy pop, but like over the top pop. I don't know what it is. Not bad. I enjoyed it. I could play it back. I'm not like itching to play it back, but I could play it back. If someone puts it on, I'm definitely going to vibe to it, right? I liked what I was hearing. I liked the production of it. She sounds good too, by the way. The vocals are nice. Like she might have some other songs out there where she's letting the vocals go. I wouldn't be surprised if she could sing pretty well, okay? Because I did hear some nice vocals in here. Now, let's get into the song itself. Obviously, it's very sexualized and it's very over the top with sexy, the moaning, the beat, everything is sexy. Even what she's talking about, sex on the beat, it all ties in. And at first I thought it was some song, just kind of like WAP, Cardi B, you know, so like all the stuff that a lot of the female artists do is like sexual, okay? And I've talked about this before because sex sells. Sex is the #1 most successful marketing tool in the world. You cannot beat it. Sex is always sold and it always will. You just can't beat it. It's everywhere. It's in music. It's in sports. It's in food. It doesn't matter. It's in cars, man. It's everywhere because it sells. Now, the labels know this. And that's why a lot of these female artists that are signed to labels are oftentimes over-sexualized. You don't have a choice. And that is what makes me think that this might be something else. Because she said, make you think the choice is mine. So it feels like with that lyric, I think she's saying that a lot of times these female artists, you know, they present it as like this female empowerment thing and look at me and I'm taking my sexuality back and blah, blah, blah. But they don't really have a choice. They make you think that the choice is theirs, but it's really the labels because the labels are the one that are marketing everything. The labels are the one that are doing everything, getting all the money, et cetera, et cetera. They're the machine. So this might be a little bit of a deeper song than initially thought. She could be touching on the over-sexualization of the music industry with female artists. Because, and the reason I say that is because I don't think it's just a sexual song, is because the vibe of the song felt a little bit more like there was a message in there and less like this catchy radio tune. I mean, it was catchy, but it felt like the concept and the idea wasn't to make it as catchy as possible and make slop. It felt like there was some substance in there. That's why I'm kind of thinking that. Now, another thing in there is she's looking at that Christina Aguilera, like she's taking notes, right? Like on Dirty, and Christina was talking about how to like have success with your video, your song, whatever, and you have to be sexy and all this stuff. And so it looked like she was taking notes, and she's almost framing that as like a girl that's starting her music career, and she's looking up to the women that have already done it that are successful, and they're taking notes. And so it's like, what do I have to do to be successful? Oh, I have to sexualize myself. I have to be sexy and do all this stuff. Otherwise, no one's going to pay attention to me, which is sad, but it's also kind of true. Like a lot of times female artists go completely unnoticed because they're not sexual enough, right? It's just this messed up society we lived in and marketing and all this stuff, but it gets pretty deep. But the point is, I think that's what she's touching on here. Now, the irony of this song is that she could have made a song about sexualization without sexualizing herself, but she did it anyways. And I think that's a double-sided coin there because she probably has this feeling of, I want to get this point across. I have this idea that I want to talk about, and I want to talk about like this issue and the sexualization of women. But if I don't make it sexy and I don't make it catchy and I don't make it something people can watch and talk about and get all crazy, because she did go a little over the top here, then the message isn't going to get out there, right? And so it's like, do the means justify the end? That's kind of what's going on here, right? But at the same time, she's also, you know, pretending to be this artist that's at the bottom and kind of working her way up and trying to have this career, and so that's why she's being over-sexualized. I think, unless I'm just going way too into it, but that's just kind of the vibe that I got. Now, I have no idea who this artist is, where they're from, what they're about, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just shooting in the dark, but that's my best guess. Now, the visuals did get a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. There were some shots in here that are really crazy. She looks young. She looks in her young 20s or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully she's not younger than that, but she definitely looks young. I don't know what type of music she makes. I don't know what she's on about. But I think a good point to be made is if she doesn't normally do like super sexy stuff and this is kind of out of the blue, then yeah, everything she did in here did have a purpose, right? But if she does kind of do some sexy stuff here and there, and she has other music like that where she's kind of doing over the top sexual stuff like this, then it's kind of an ironic song. You know what I mean? But hopefully that's not the case. And she's trying to do something important here and has a message and stuff. So very interesting. I do like the song. I think the production's good. I think her vocals are good. I think the mix and master on here is good. I think it's catchy. The only thing I could do without is the very end, that breakdown with this super heavy 808s. I mean, that sounded cool, but it came out of nowhere. Kind of was a complete 180 different vibe. Didn't really care for it. It sounded good on its own, but in context of the song, don't really care for it. And the visuals are crazy. Visuals look really good. Also, another thing to be said is I think she looks very artistic, okay? She looks like she can dance really well. She's very flexible, so she probably has a dancing background. Her choreography is really cool. Whether she did the choreography or not, like the fact that she did it so well, she's definitely got a dancing background. You know what I mean? She's really good. And also, there's this little weirdness to her, you know, like with the hands that were holding her while she was naked. I feel like Lady Gaga's done something like that. Maybe not, but I did get a little bit of Gaga vibes. I would not be surprised if Gaga was one of her influences, even though her music doesn't really sound like Gaga, but there were some visual things like fashion, I don't know, visual Gaga things that I noticed in there. So honestly, very good first impression. Very good first impression. She's a very low-key artist. I'd be down to check out more if you guys want. I don't know what else she has out there, but this was interesting. Already got my brain thinking at 9 in the morning. So that would do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every day. If you're not new here, welcome back. Appreciate it, love, and support. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. If you're a fan of Adela, if that's how you say it, be sure to support her. Always support the artist or the content you enjoy. So with all that being said, hope you're having a great day. Sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Trust in me, cause you're running from your problems.